Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to review the Lampadati Tropos Rallye, which is currently the podium vehicle in the casino this week. This vehicle was pretty old school and was released in 2016 with the Cunning Stunts update. In today's video I'm going to discuss whether it's worth trying to win this vehicle off the podium or not. Also, if you're watching this video in the future when it's not on the podium, this video is still useful to watch as I'll be giving an in-depth analysis of this vehicle. Without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the customization for this vehicle, which I think is pretty basic, and I'd say Rockstar's neglected this vehicle a fair bit. This vehicle only has 3 liveries, as you can see, which isn't the best. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to talk about the looks of the car. To be honest, as I said earlier, there isn't many options when it comes to customising this car, so there's only so much I can do with it. I decided to spray paint it green, which I think looks the best. The overall design of this car is actually pretty unique, and there are not many other cars which look similar, which makes this vehicle kind of special in a way. Anyway, moving on, I'm now going to talk about the sound of the car. I have to say the sound of this car is pretty unique, and not many other cars that I know of sound like this. For that reason, I personally really like the sound of this car and would rate it a solid 8 out of 10. Moving on to what most people are here for, which is the performance of the car. This vehicle is in the sports class, which is filled with very competitive cars, so is nowhere near good enough to compete with the likes of the Italy GTO. However, back in the day before all of these other fancy vehicles were added, this vehicle used to be one of the best vehicles in the sport class, but those days have clearly passed. This vehicle's speciality is its handling, as it feels very smooth to handle, and I have to say it is very satisfying to drive. However, a downside to this vehicle is that around bends has a tendency to understeer, but this can be easily worked around once you get used to the vehicle and know how to keep it under control. This car's top speed in a straight line is nothing special and unappealing, and nowhere near the speeds of other cars on this game. However, despite saying this, its acceleration off the mark is actually surprisingly good and underrated. One other thing I want to say about this vehicle is that I tried it out in a couple races, and it's so easy to be rammed by other players as the car is very lightweight, and I have to say I was getting picked on. I also tried ramming other players in this thing, and they barely moved, and I was the one who got taken out instead. So in races, be prepared to take the smoke, as in this car you are a very easy target. In conclusion, do I think you should try and win this vehicle from the lucky wheel? Well, considering this vehicle only costs just over $800,000, in my opinion it's not a vehicle to stress about. Also, it's been out for over 7 years, and it's nothing special, so I'd suggest spinning the wheel every day and try and win it, but at the end of the day if you don't win the vehicle, there's nothing to lose sleep over. If you're watching this video when it's not on the podium, then I probably wouldn't advise purchasing this car, as it's nowhere near being competitive in races, and it's been out for over 7 years and it's nothing special at the end of the day. Unless you're a mad car guy and want to add to your collection, this vehicle, no offence to it, is nothing special. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about this vehicle in the comments. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and hopefully see you in the next one.